The man woke up from a dazedly to realize he had been kidnapped. He was locked inside a wooden box, his mouth gagged with cloth, and his hands bound tightly. Panic surged through him. He screamed and hammered against the wood, but there was no response. He tried to push against the box with all his strength. In fact, sand started leaking in. The space was just big enough for a person. Had he been buried alive? Then, a flicker of light appeared at his feet. It gave him a glimmer of hope. It was a phone. He used his foot to hook it and pulled it toward him. But the words on the screen were unreadable. All he had left on him was a bottle of liquor and a bottle of pills. He quickly dialed the emergency number, but the operator kept asking ridiculous questions. And to his surprise, the call was routed to 911 in Ohio. They couldn't help with his situation in Iraq. Frustrated, he hung up the phone. The phone battery was down to 3%. He tried contacting the FBI. Once the call connected, he immediately explained his situation. His name was Paul, a truck driver for Klee. He had been transporting supplies in Iraq when he was suddenly attacked and knocked out. When he woke up, he found himself locked in a coffin-like box, but the agent insisted on verifying his social security number. Paul snapped.
You're not listening to me! I need you to help!
And the call was suddenly lost. His phone had no signal. Paul scrambled around trying to find any signal. He immediately dialed Klee, but no one picked up.
Fuck!
His anger was now at its boiling point. After taking a moment to calm himself, Paul began searching inside the box. He found a piece of paper, and to his surprise, a bag. Inside the bag were 2 glow sticks, a broken flashlight, and even a small knife. After reading the paper, Paul crumpled it up and tossed it aside. It was a ransom note from his captors. The light gave him some reassurance, but a new and more terrifying danger slithered onto his body. He suddenly felt something moving in his pant leg. The cold sensation made him realize what it was. He froze, too terrified to move. When the creature finally emerged, he saw it was a rattlesnake. Paul broke out in cold sweat. It was venomous. The snake stared at him, unblinking. To stay safe, Paul carefully pulled his leg back, putting distance between himself and the snake. In this cramped box, he couldn't even ensure his own safety. And now a snake was taking up his only remaining space to survive. He slowly twisted open the bottle of liquor, but in his nervousness, he accidentally dropped the cap. The sound caught the snake's attention. Paul froze, holding his breath. The snake didn't react violently, so Paul poured the liquor on the rattlesnake's body and used the lighter to set it on fire. But he kicked the phone into the corner by mistake. Just then, his phone rang. Under the intense heat, became more aggressive. Paul quickly curled into the corner, praying the snake wouldn't strike. Fortunately, it slithered out of the box through a gap. Paul hurriedly blocked the hole with his clothes. He turned around to grab his phone, but in the process, he knocked over the liquor bottle. The alcohol spilled toward the fire. The box was about to catch fire. Paul quickly reacted, and though he missed the phone call, he managed to douse the flames with sand, saving his life.